Hello everyone, this is Shan Haider, and in this video we are going to do a gaming performance test of the Tecno Pova 7 5G smartphone by playing few of the most high-end heavy graphics game on the highest possible graphics setting. We will also monitor the battery performance and whether we are going to face any heating issue or not. So here we go. So for this testing purpose we have set the screen refresh rate to high. If we go to the customize app refresh rate section, here you can see that only these applications support 144Hz. So for all of these games I have selected manually the 120Hz refresh rate to get the best performance out of these games in terms of FPS. To play all of these games, I'm going to use the game space feature of our Tecno Pova 7 5G, where I have selected the performance mode to play all of these games here. So right now the temperature is 31 degrees Celsius and the battery percentage is 84. So first of all, let's start with Injustice 2. So once again, here you can see we have selected the performance mode and here is the FPS meter. Let's just start the game and let's see how much FPS we are going to get. So the graphics quality is looking good enough. And we are getting 90 FPS. It's fluctuating, as you can see, from 75 to 90. Most of the time it's in the 75 FPS range. 80, 83, 90. The 3D graphics rendering is also quite nice. Once again, the graphics quality is good and gameplay is smooth enough. You are getting anything between 75 to 90 FPS, as you can see, so that's quite nice considering the specs and price segment of Tecno Pova 7 5G we got here. So slight lagging just happened. So everything was nice and smooth while playing Injustice 2 on Tecno Pova 7 5G, and we were getting 75 to 90 FPS most of the time. So let's close it and now let's play Call of Duty Mobile. So here in the graphics setting of Call of Duty Mobile, by default very high graphics with max frame rate is selected. I can select ultra frame rate, then the graphics quality is going to low. So if I select very high, then I can go with the max frame rate, but that's the maximum possible combination. So I'm going to play the game with very high graphics with max frame rate, and after that I will try the ultra frame rate with low graphics as well, just to see how much FPS we are going to get in both of these graphics settings. Here in the download manager you can see we have downloaded the HD resource pack to get the best graphics quality while playing this game. So let's play it and let's see how good it's going to be. So the graphics quality is Looking quite nice once again, considering the hardware and the price segment of the device we got here. And we are getting 60 FPS, as you can see, around 55-60 FPS, fluctuating here and there, but the gameplay is looking smooth enough at 60 FPS.
Target down. Get down. Enemy.
Graphics quality is really good.
UAV online. Enemy in sight. UAV spotted. Targets in sight.
Once again, you can see we are getting 60 FPS with max frame rate and very high graphics.
UAV spotted. Hunter killer drone deployed. We lost the lead. Sniper. Enemy in sight! Enemy shock RC is coming. Tango down. Sentry gun ready to deploy. XS-1 Goliath is ready. Be advised, hostile sentry gun spotted. Get down, sniper! Hostile hunter killer drone inbound. Sniper eliminated. Enemy UAV spotted. Down. Our sentry gun has been destroyed. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. Hostile stealth chopper inbound.
Here you can see it's a bit pixelated, not too much detail, but from a distance it's looking pretty solid.
Hostile predator missile inbound. UAV online. Be advised, hostile hunter killer drone inbound. Enemy down. Enemy XS-1 Goliath is landing. Targets in sight. Lost the lead. Sentry gun ready for deployment. Sentry gun deployed. Tango down. Our sentry gun has been destroyed. XS-1 Goliath incoming. Enemy UAV spotted. XS-1 Goliath is landing. Shot. Enemy XS-1 Goliath incoming. Enemy in sight. Tango down. Enemy XS-1 Goliath is landing. Destroy enemy's XS-1 Goliath. Hostile predator missile inbound. Enemy contact. Destroy enemy's XS-1 Goliath. XS-1 Goliath has been destroyed. Hostile hunter killer drone inbound. Lost the lead. Shock RC is coming. Target's in sight. Sentry gun deployed. Our sentry gun has been destroyed. Enemy contact. XS-1 Goliath incoming. XS-1 Goliath is landing. Target down.
So as you can see, everything was nice and smooth and we were getting 60 FPS while playing Call of Duty Mobile on Tecno Pova 7 5G. Now I'm going to change the graphics quality to low and ultra frame rate and let's see how much FPS we are going to get. So now the graphics quality is reduced a lot. If you have a look on the ground, you can get the idea. But now we are getting 90 FPS. So the maximum you can get on Tecno Pova 7 5G while playing Call of Duty Mobile is 90 FPS depending on what graphics quality you have selected. If you're okay with low graphics and want higher frame rate, then you can go with ultra frame rate and low graphics quality, or you can go with very max graphics with max frame rate, something like that. It was as you have seen last time. So once again, you can see 90 FPS is what we are getting here. So I'm just going to leave it here. Let's close it. And now let's play Asphalt Legends Unite. So here in the graphics setting, you can see I have selected the high quality with 60 FPS. And here in the advanced setting, you can see most of the settings are at low. Once we have selected the high quality, if I select high for, let's say for base profile, bloom and depth of field, then the visual quality is going to custom. So this is the maximum possible graphics setting for our Tecno Pova 7 5G. Even though this game can run up to 120 FPS, the maximum we are getting is 60 only here. No option to go to higher than that. So the graphics quality is pretty nice. And as you can see, we are getting 60 FPS at the maximum possible graphics setting. Graphics quality is good, 60 FPS is what we are getting. So that's quite nice and impressive for sure. Gameplay is looking very smooth. So there was no frame drop or lagging while playing Asphalt Legends Unite on Tecno Pova 7 5G, and we were getting 60 FPS on the highest possible graphics setting. So let's close it, and now let's play the last game for today, and that's PUBG Mobile. So here in the graphics setting of PUBG Mobile, by default, balanced graphics with ultra frame rate is selected. If I go to smooth, then extreme and extreme plus frame rate is getting enabled. If I'm going to HDR, then still the maximum possible frame rate is ultra, and ultra HDR is not available. So the maximum possible combination is HDR with ultra and then a smooth plus extreme plus. So first I'm going to play the game with HDR graphics with ultra frame rate, and after that with smooth graphics with extreme plus frame rate to see how much FPS we are going to get in both of these scenarios. So the graphics quality is quite nice if you have a look on the ground here. Also, if you have a look on the costume of the character, the amount of detail we are getting is pretty good, and we are getting 40 FPS while playing it on HDR graphics with ultra frame rate. So once again, you can see how much detail we are getting. It's looking pretty nice. If you have a look on this Jeep here, you can see how much detail we are getting, especially if you have a look on the window. That's quite nice.
Form up on me.
So once again, you can see the graphics quality is very nice. Lots of detail in everything.
Let's go.
Grab that drawer.
So as you can see, there is no frame drop or lagging. Everything is nice and smooth. The graphics quality is good enough as we are getting 40 FPS on the maximum possible graphics combo. So as you can see, everything was nice and smooth while playing PUBG Mobile on the maximum possible graphics setting. There was no frame drop, no lagging, and we were getting 40 FPS. So now I'm going to change the graphics quality and let's see how good the performance of the device is going to be. So So now I'm going to select smooth graphics with extreme plus frame rate, and let's see how much FPS we are going to get. So now we are getting 90 FPS, as you can see here. 85, 84 FPS up to 90 FPS. Graphics quality is reduced a lot, but the gameplay is super smooth. As you can see, now we are getting 90 FPS, and that's quite impressive for sure. Now I'm just going to leave it because just wanted to give you an idea whether we are going to get 90 FPS or not on our smartphone here. And here you can see we are getting in this dynamic island the countdown timer for the PUBG Mobile. The game is running in the background. Talking about the battery performance, after playing all of these games exactly for an hour and few minutes, 63 minutes, the battery percentage moved from 84 to 73. So the performance of the battery is pretty solid when it comes to gaming. And talking about the heating issue, the device is slightly mildly warm here in the center. It's not hot, it's just because maybe you can say I was holding the device continuously for 1 hour in my hand. That's why it's a bit hot. If you go to the game space, so the temperature is 41 degrees Celsius. We started at 31 and it's at 41. Still not hot. As we have seen, there was no frame drop or lagging because of the heating or throttling issue. So when it comes to gaming, performance of our Tecno Pova 7 5G is quite nice, especially considering the price segment of the device. So that's all for now, friends. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it useful, then give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe the channel, and I will see you guys next time in another video. Have a nice day.